Good morning, KG World. Welcome to Live. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm just in the kitchen this morning. I'm not going to cook, but I just want to do a short live this morning because I might have to leave early today. So I really don't have very much to talk about this morning, but I just wanted to try to keep my word because I had scheduled for Monday and Wednesday, so it's Monday morning. So if you tell someone something, you need to try to keep your word, even if I don't stay in long today. Hi, Declans fans, 2020 official. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm in the kitchen, but I'm not going to cook right off because I might have to leave early. And I just wanted to try to keep my word about coming in. And if y'all have anything if you have anything you want to comment or ask a question or whatever, I'll try to answer it. So are you all having a good day so far? Are you going to have a busy schedule for today? I don't think I have a busy schedule, but like I said, I just might have to leave early. So I don't know for sure what I'm going to cook. And I guess while I'm in here, what I can do, I probably can go ahead and start with my butter beans. I like butter beans. Instead, I like butter beans better than I like lima beans. So what I do, I go ahead and start. So, like I say, if you all have any questions or something you want me to talk about or whatever, just put it in the comment. I'll be glad to try to answer your questions or do whatever I can do that you asked me to do. So I said I wasn't going to cook, but yes, I am too. I'm going to go ahead and put these on. So I like butter beans. To me, they're a little better than lima beans. So let me see what do you all want to talk about while I'm cooking? And then good morning, Pascal. Welcome to the live. If you all see someone in here and you don't have one another, just go ahead and I say get acquainted and connect if you like. So, Pascal, how have you been? Good morning, Donald. Just being real. Welcome to the live. Okay, you're watching commercial. Okay. So I said I wasn't going to cook, but I'm going to start cooking. And believe it or not, when I start cooking, I can talk better because I guess I'm doing something. But like I say, you all go ahead and connect if you don't have one another. If you like what you see on the person video or in the videos, go ahead and connect. These are good channels in here. I don't know whether I've seen the clan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Fans 2020 official. But welcome to the live stream. So if it's anybody in here that would be interested in becoming a moderator, just let me know, and I'll be glad to make you a moderator. I don't just like to do it without knowing whether or not you would like to be a moderator, because everybody doesn't want to be a mod. So if you do, I will. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing right now. I have this this coffee pot is here, and I have so much on my island, but that's what I'm gonna cook these start cooking my butter beans. So I'm gonna start dinner. So Donna Just Being Real is in she watching commercials. So have y'all had a good no, I'm not gonna start with last week. I'm gonna start with today. I hope you all are having a good day so far. And whatever you're doing, I hope you enjoy what you're doing, because when you like what you're doing, that make the day go. Sometimes it makes it go more easier. It makes things more easier if you like what you're doing. Or if you're doing something you don't like what you're doing, no. So it makes it seem harder. Okay, thanks for coming in, KG. So I'm just gonna cook my vegetables first. I don't know whether y'all do that, but sometimes I just I start my vegetables and then I go from there. So we're gonna have butter beans for dinner today. Good morning, Life as Felicia. I'm getting ready to. I said I wasn't gonna start the cooking right now, but yes, I am. Good morning, Don. Just Being Real. Welcome to the live. Thanks for watching the ad. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and put me a little, even though most of the time I try not to eat it, I'm going to put me a little fat back on and start it cooking first, and then I'm going to cook some butter beans for dinner. So how's everybody doing this morning? Did you all have a good weekend? And sometimes when I'm cooking, I think I can talk. I feel better if I'm doing something. Maybe I talk a little better at times, because sometimes when I'm cooking, most of the time, I don't run out of words. But yeah, butter beans are good to me. But then I like the butter beans better. And I don't know, I guess I'm going to cook this. I got 2 bags of these. And it's not big bags, but I just like them. I like the butter beans better than the lima beans. So thanks everybody for coming in. And I hope I know today is Monday. I hope you have a good week, the rest of the week. So if you all see someone in here, you don't have one another, and if you watch that person's video, and if you like what you see, connect. And if the same thing goes for me, if someone has, Felicia is speaking to everyone in the chat. And if someone, okay, you love all beans. I don't love them all. Green beans, I eat them, but I prefer these. Okay. I'm doing fine, Pascal. How are you? So Pascal is in here also. So if you all just don't have one another, just check out one another's channel and just go from there. I'm just getting a sort of early start this morning because sometimes I don't cook this early. Okay. Okay. Well, just thank you for being here, Donna. Just being real. I appreciate you being here. And then I know I have it where you all can't see what I'm cooking, but that's I show you the bag because it's so much on my island right here. I have it's two. I have a coffee pot here, and sometimes it be so much on my island. But anyway, I hope you all can just for the ones that want to connect, feel welcome. If you have a question, feel welcome to ask me any questions or something that you like asking, and I will do my best to try to answer. So, what about, I'm talking to the ladies now, Pascal. I don't know whether you like flowers. Are you all planning to have a pretty yard this time for spring? Are you going to plant seeds or are you going to buy flowers or do you decorate like that? I like decorating the yard, but most of the time I say I want a pretty yard. And a lot of times my flowers, I just don't, most of the time don't get it that way. So do you like flowers or are you like my sister? She don't, I think she like flowers, but see, I live in the country. So in the country, and pretty much you just see of so many different insects. And okay, you would like to plant some seeds to grow produce. Good idea. That's a good idea. What kind would you like, Felicia? What like is it like plum trees or apricot trees or what? Peach trees, apple trees, or what? And that's a good idea too. I think it's the right time to plant them also. I think it is. Is it this month? Do you have a certain month to like, if you want to put out like a rose bush or something like that? Do you put them out in March or do you wait until April? Okay, cucumber, bell peppers, onions, stuff like that. Okay, okay. That's a good idea. My husband like cucumbers. Now he like them. Okay, Pastor's letting you all know he speak. He said, "Hi guys, let's connect." So for the ones that want to connect, Pastor is ready to connect. My channel content is about I do Daniel Scratton videos. I cook. I do cooking. I do well cooking and baking. Probably people say the same thing. I also sing gospel songs. It's sort of like my family's just in it at times. Singing gospel songs, cooking, Daniel Scratton videos, and I just do a lot of different things. Okay, your mom just planted her berry bush in the ground yesterday. So I guess it's the best time. I believe it is too, but I don't know for sure. I think so too. Yeah, I understand what you were saying, Felicia, but that's okay. But I believe it's the right time to March. I don't know, but some people can tell you more about it. I just want some pretty flowers. Sometimes we'll have a garden, and my husband will go and we'll have a garden. Like if we do, it'll be like greens, pretty much collard greens. Uh, that's pretty much what I like in a garden, and maybe sometimes watermelon. So just far as a lot of like peas, I don't like peas. Yeah, I do remember visiting your channel because you was letting me. You were talking about. I think about what you. I think it was pertaining to what you might not thought was really right about the how people do things pertaining to videos or not necessarily videos, but yeah, yeah, watermelon. I like watermelon. I remember visiting your channel, but then sometimes you just people just gonna be people, and sometimes everybody is. We're not. People are not the same. Let me say it that way. You probably be sincere about. Uh, Let me see what word I need to use. you're probably serious, about supporting others, but everybody is just not the same. So when you do what you do, you just do your best, because sometimes people are not going to do you like you do them. You'll find it out. And that's what, yeah, fake support. I remember. Yeah, I remember. So I'm going to tell you what, sometimes you're going to remember if somebody asks you something, or you ask a person something, did you see this video? And I was talking about this a little while ago. Sometimes people might say, I watch a video or I commented. It's not necessarily true. And it's not that you're trying to catch a person in a lie or something like that. Some people might say, yeah, I watch a video. You had on a green blouse, or you had on purple blouse. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean a person can comment under your video and about the color you had on. And that person, just like I'm standing here this morning with a red shirt or blouse, whatever I should call it, in my kitchen, that doesn't mean all the time that a person has watched my content to actually know what I did. It's easy to type, I like your red blouse, I like your red shirt. That doesn't mean that person really supported me at all. You can just see on a picture. But I don't, to me, that's not right. But see, here's the thing. We just got to do right ourselves. You can't make people they want to do what they want to do. So for me, I just, if I look at your video, if I watch your video, I can tell you pretty much what. Yeah, you see that often, but then, you just can't make people do what it's got to be in the individual to want to be, I say, genuine. And I think sometimes a person just got to want to do that for his or herself, So I can say, yeah, I saw you had on, what did I have on? You had on a green blouse. Well, what was I talking about? Sometimes they can't tell you, but you just got to keep being true yourself, and that's all you can do. But yeah, I know what you were talking about. I go to a lot of live streams, but sometimes, believe it or not, sometimes people are not going to treat you like you treat them, but you still got to keep doing what you do. I really don't do a lot of live streams, but if I say I watch your video, I did, and if I say I didn't, I didn't. It's some things we can forget, but if you talk to people long enough, or you watch them long enough, and you're going to know who's watching your content if they comment on it. Just say, for instance, I got these butter beans, and I usually let my, some people might cook whatever they put in them. They use, some people, I put fat back in mine. It's not, I don't care anything about eating fat back, but it gives it sort of like a little flavor. Then you don't have to use it. But for instance, if I say I cook butter beans, I might say, what did I say I put in my butter bean? Well, you say you put, I didn't say I put bacon in it. Bacon is fat back. It's still, there's pork. And I try not to eat a whole lot of pork. But now if you listening to me, you paying attention, you can pretty much tell me what I said, what I let cook first. And that's the fat back. But you just have to, I don't question people like that, because see, only thing you can do is be you. If you're going to be true, you be true. You just can't make other people be true. And that's just the way it is. So, and then sometimes if we're going to watch a video, and if it's a 2-minute video, you just go ahead and watch a 2-minute video, because see, you keep it real, because sometimes your mind can be on something else, and it can be a 12-minute video. And if you're not ready to watch that 12-minute video, just go ahead and support the person or the people watching their 2-minute videos, because sometimes you're busy. You're busy, and then sometimes how can you just say, for instance, now I'm cooking, but sometimes you're busy. You just might not be able to watch that person's 12-minute video, because sometimes if you like me, some days I'm back and forth. And then if you got something else to do, still we can support one another if we really want to. And I said, why? Because if you really want to support a person, and that's a 10-minute video, if you have to go in another room or something, just go ahead and let that video play. And then you can watch it later. It's not going to take anything away from you. If you're watching that, if you're letting it play, you're still giving that person or those people a view. You don't have to just say, for instance, you might have to go out to your car or something. It might be a 5-10 minute video, sometimes long. If you go out there to your car, you might have to come back in and say, well, look, I'm going to let this go ahead and play. I'm doing something right now. You still can give a person a view, but you know what? Everybody don't see it that way. See, we don't all see things alike. So therefore, sometimes if you have time, start out watching a 2-minute video, and as time go by, when you settle down, you have time to do it. Because I do that myself sometimes. If you have to go in another room or something, just go ahead and let the video, go ahead and let it play. And you can go back and watch it later. But you still if you want to support a person truly, you go ahead and let that video play. And you might go back another day, another hour. So you may go right back and watch the same video. So it's ways we can support one another, and just things work out when you try to help each other. You don't have to say, I watched the whole video if you did, because be truthful. Sometimes you have something comes up. You might not can watch the whole video. But that's the way I try to do sometimes if I can. If you want to help someone, because I know I want people to help me. Oh, no, that's impossible. It's impossible. Yeah. Yeah, be real. Always be real. But it just all depends. You see it one way and then people see it another. And so it's best thing you can do. You being true. That's all you can do. Yeah, be real. And maybe people think they're being real, but if you're not interested in a person content, don't subscribe to. Don't subscribe. Because see, here's the thing, what's gonna happen. Sometimes people subscribe. Then you're looking at that person saying, well, okay, I subscribe. I'm going to be honest. I find out people do just what you ask them to do. Subscribe to my channel. But first thing, what they should do is, I'm learning. First thing what people should do is go to those people about page. You don't have to do that all the time. But just like for me, I told you what I do. I do gospel. I sing gospel songs. I sing, I do Daniel scratching videos. I bake, I cook dinners. I do things with my family. I like to laugh, but it's just so much that you can do to support a person. But if you don't like that, if you don't like gospel songs, spiritual songs, I call them spiritual gospel songs, I do that. Okay. If you don't like Daniel scratching videos, I do that. I cook. So if you don't like it, don't even connect. Yeah. So don't even connect. So, but I think that sometimes people just do what you ask them to do. So what we need to do sometimes, I speak for myself, when you ask people to, just connect with you, it really needs to be someone that's really into what you're doing. It can't be, sometimes you might see people out and you ask them, and they might say, oh yeah, I have a YouTube account. And then they might just come home and say, well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and subscribe or connect to Deborah's channel. But here's the thing. Are you going to watch my content? If you're not watching my content, I just got another number up there. We need views. We need subscribers, but we need views also. So I just say, like you say, just other words, just be true. Just be true about it. And then sometimes if you're not going to connect with a person, just watch their content. And it still helps. So I say just be real. If you're going to subscribe, not going to watch, just don't subscribe. Just go ahead and watch whenever you can. Because some are not on YouTube every day. So you just never know what's the reason why. But I think to let them do it willingly. If they want to really connect, let them just go ahead and do it willingly. So I guess sometimes you just gotta keep going. Everybody's not going to connect. And that's just it. And everybody's not. Yeah. No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to help. But sometimes people say, well, she asked me to do, I did what she say. I did what she asked me to do. I didn't tell her I was going to watch her content all the time or as much as possible. So just don't do it. You know. Good morning, Mariah in the mix. Maria in the mix. Welcome to the line. So that's the way it goes to me. But, people just don't see it that way. They don't see it that way. So I'm going to be honest, there's no use in getting angry with people, because if they say they're going to do something and we ask them to do it, and it's people just like that. Some people going to say, well, she asked me to do it. She asked me so nice. I just did it. But I really don't even be on YouTube every day. Some people not on YouTube every day. So that's what you got to look at also. Some people, they might be on there. They might come in once a month, or sometimes you never know what's going on with people. Sometimes it can be something going on with their family, with their health, or whatever, So you got to look at this thing and say, well, okay. And, you just got to hope for the best, all the time. That's for YouTube, just like you do in anything else. Sometimes people are going to let one another down, not being intentionally all the time. Something can come up. So you just have to keep going. And eventually, now what's for you, you're going to get it. So don't just give up. Yeah, being true means a lot, but sometimes people would be true. And sometimes, like I say, things come up with people. We don't know what it be, but to be honest, I just prefer, who don't want you? I mean, it looks good to have a lot of subscribers, but then when you look and your content is not, and you're not getting as many views as you think you should, and you subscribe. Some people just it's easy to click on the subscribe button like that, but that don't mean they're watching your content. So sometimes the slow, just because it might seem like this thing is going so slow to me, sometimes it's okay to let it just take your time. Yeah, anything can happen, y'all. I know that for myself. And I can tell you why I said this, because things can happen Thursday. I was doing so well Thursday. Thursday night, my husband had to take me to the emergency room. So just think, that day I was fine. Thursday night, I had to go to the emergency room. So Lord bless me where I can be here this morning. That doesn't mean things don't come up with people. So sometimes you got to be patient. You just got to keep moving. Then you got to work with the people that work with you. I thought I was fine. At almost bedtime, there I had to be taken to the emergency room. So thank God I'm here. I feel better. So you want to just keep moving. You want to grow organically. So you will have those that like your videos and want to watch. That's right. I agree with you, Felicia, because that's the way it is. You don't want people to just say, well, I just subscribe. I don't really like it. You want genuine in people. You want genuine. I know those big numbers look good, but you want the people to be genuine with you. You're right. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes we just be moving. We just move. We just moving. But that's sometimes just take your time. Take your time. You'll get there. And then when you get with the genuine people, they are going to watch your content. Your real supporters, those are going to be the ones that like your content. It's not always about who has the most subscribers, because I guess, we can move fast. You can say, well, let's support this person. Okay. You give me you come in with me and let's support one another. And then sometimes you supporting people. And then, sometimes you don't see where they're ever getting back with you. I don't, to me, that's not right. And I know as for myself, I like to comment and compliment on people's videos. Here's what you got to look at also. Everybody is not going to give you a comment. Everybody is not going to let you know he or she is in the live stream. So you got to look at that from different ways. See, that's just the way I am. I don't mind saying that's nice, beautiful, whatever you're doing. But a lot of people can be watching you, but they're not going to let you know it. Yeah. So Felicia has numbers don't really count at the end of the day to get some coins off YouTube. Okay. Good morning, original Frank GTV. He's speaking to everybody. So that's what you gotta do. You just gotta keep going. And that's the best advice I can give. Because sometimes we'll look and you are good morning, Raymond Santana. Welcome to the live. And then so that's what let's just look at it from we can look at it from so many ways. So we'll look and say, well, I always, because I'm that way, I just like to give comments. I like to give compliments. But then so many times people can be right there. They're just not going to say anything. They're not going to comment anything back to you. So that's the way it is, So you just got to keep going, Donna. That's all you can do. Just keep going. What you do, people sometimes, that's sort of like in a way, sometimes we are nice to people, and then sometimes you look, you wonder, and people say, well, these people not nice to me, but I try to be nice to them. But still, you got to keep going. Some people hadn't been raised to even say thank you, and if I see something, I try to encourage people. But you think everybody's going to try to encourage me? No. But see, you know what you got to do? You got to keep going. You got to encourage yourself. Because to be honest, if you sit and wait a lot of time for people to encourage you, you're going to come up left waiting on people to encourage you. You got to keep doing what you do, and that's it. Because people are just, we're different, So don't ever get discouraged about, well, they don't support me. Sometimes those same people support you, but they are not going to let you know. Now, the way I do things, if I'm in a person live stream, you're gonna know it. You know why? Because I'm gonna enter into it. So you all, Pascal is still, he wants to connect with whoever. If you're interested in Pascal, go ahead and go to his channel, his about page. Yeah, well, you know what? It's kind of like the in time, all that's we're gonna show ourselves. Pascal want to connect you guys. So this is what I'm saying. Just keep doing what you do, Dom. Because it's people that, like I say, it's going to be some days you're not going to even, you might go on a live stream. Some people not going to let you know they're in there with you, but they're watching you. But see, if I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and enter your live stream. So you're going to know I'm in there. I don't just be back looking and not, I'm going to enter and let you know. Because see, sometimes I understand you want people to let you know where I'm here for you because you probably be there for them. But people are not alike. They're not going to do things the way you do them and the way I do them. So how you do, you just keep going. You got to keep going. Because if you don't, you'll get discouraged and you just feel discouraged. Okay, what was your biggest mistake, Frank? This channel was rushing to get 1,000 because I felt like it was the popular thing to do. Well, no, that wasn't a mistake. Now, when we're supposed to have 1,000 subscribers, but that was okay. You just got to keep going. Yeah. But I have small subscribers and I support so many, but I also had to let many go. I was giving so much. I think people that are fake on here makes it bad for the real ones with that, sadly, y'all. But you still just keep going. I understand, but still, you just got to be you. If you're not fake, you can't be fake. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's only for the chat. Okay. I know it shouldn't be. If you're doing something, you like what you're doing. Just remember, if you like what you're doing. Okay then. Okay, thanks. But if you want to, let me say connect then, Felicia. But no, Frank, you did the right thing. You just I'm gonna be honest, you just gotta, I guess, I don't know, am I using the word correctly, but you just probably gonna have to wait for your right audience. I don't care what you do. Okay, but the chat cannot type it in. Okay, but the chat cannot type it in the chat. Okay, thanks. But anyway, you just got to keep going, Frank. That's everybody. I mean, we all want to grow, but then we all want to grow. I had to go and turn that stove off because I can't let that meat cook dry. We all want to grow, but here's the thing: you gotta just be patient. Get back to the genuine supporters. That's what you gotta get back to, people that really gonna be there with you. Even though sometimes I think when people really are genuine with you, and sometimes, like I say, things happen. When things happen, you're gonna know sometimes this person hadn't been in my live stream. That person hasn't been in my live stream. Well, you know what? You don't know what's going on with that person. People sometimes have to take a break. It could be whatever going on with it, could be family, it could be sickness, and it could just be so many other reasons why you're not seeing them. But you just be patient and things gonna work for you still. Okay, growing gives you a headache, Frank, worrying about? No, but don't worry about it. Try not to worry about it. We all, I'm sure everybody pretty much, let me say, that's on here, you want to do well, but sometimes things just don't work when we want them to work, because, I'm going to be honest, I can tell y'all when I first started, I didn't know anything about YouTube. And to be honest, like I said in one of my streams before, I'm not a woman try to act like I know it all, because I don't. I started 2018. 2019, my channel was monetized. But yet and still, even though, Frank, my channel is monetized, that I'm gonna be honest, tell you true. That just once your channel is monetized, it's just more work. It's just more work. You just gotta work harder and harder, and not you just hope for the best. You just got to keep going, because just because a person or people channel monetize, that's when the work come in. Because okay, you miss most YouTubers, you miss many YouTubers live stream. Yeah. Well, yeah, that at least you still do that, Donna, but I'm just saying. I mean, we all should want to grow together. Because people might feel like, well, my channel monetize, blah blah, this that. No, it's just work either way. You got to work to get monetized. To me, it seems a little harder once your channel get monetized, because see, as long as you're not monetized, some of your content, it's okay. But now once you get monetized, you can put something up there. That doesn't mean you're going to get that particular video would get monetization for it. See, as long as you just you're not monetized, you put this up, you're fine. But when it comes to trying to make your money, that's when it can get hard. So don't ever feel bad, Frank. Enjoy now, because when you got to make sure you putting right content up, because if you don't, you can get that yellow icon across your video. So that's a possibility. Sometimes it just all depends. Sometimes might not profit much with the yellow icon across. So don't get frustrated. And maybe I shouldn't say don't get frustrated, but just take your time. That's what I say. Take your time and do what you're doing. Because when it starts, you're gonna have to really, it's certain things if you like me, don't know a whole lot about YouTube yet, sometimes you're gonna need some help. Oh, Pascal, I hope y'all are everybody's connecting or whatever. If you want to connect to one another, just keep doing whatever you're doing. But it's Frank, if you get frustrated, you might want to take a break, but it is not either way. I'm just being honest. I just be honest because it's not easy to me. You know, everything that we do things we like, but sometimes it doesn't make it easy. So see, sometimes it might be a little pressure in it. Not for everybody. But I would just say you just keep uploading your video. Just keep uploading. And it's people that gonna watch your videos and support you. And everybody's not gonna, people can tell you one thing, knowing all the time they're not gonna support one another, but you just keep doing what you do. That's right. Yeah, you got to. Yes, it will. It will, Donna. It will come when it comes because it just sometimes you just gotta take your time. Being in a hurry to me, just take your time. Because y'all excuse me because this TV just come on. And as for me, it's not a competition. When I started 2018 in March. And it just it can be hard. It just I agree with you on about let's just about the content. Just keep putting your content up. So it's gonna be 3 years, Donna, in this month. 2018 and 2021 now. So it's almost 3 years. So no bragging, but like I was saying, Frank, 2018, I started. 2019, my channel was monetized. But it just still, you gotta work. You gotta work. Yeah, you gotta work. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If I can be honest with you and tell you when you get to where you monetize, you still, you know what, you gotta work to meet the threshold to get paid. Everything is not all so easy. Not to me. Now, I'll tell you what you got to do. You got to talk to somebody that'll tell you it's easy because it's not easy to me. It's not easy to me. So I can only speak for myself. You might can talk to somebody and say, yeah, it was real easy. No. My channel was monetized sort of quick. But just because you don't have room to just say, well, okay, I'm just going to stop here now. Because if you stop here, you're not going to get paid. So it's about work. You got to hope for the best in every area, and we want more than people to just come in and make our numbers bigger. We want people to watch our content. We need them both, but we need someone to be just genuine, watch the content. So Frank, you just keep trying. You don't stop because you just get frustrated. Take a rest. We all probably get frustrated at times because sometimes we might expect for people to do what we would do. Everybody is not gonna support like you will, or maybe like I will. But as a whole, you can't be nobody but yourself. So that's all you can do. I don't know. I can't. You said, can I tell you one downfall of being monetized? Put me another comment in there. Let me see, can I put this about a downfall? I don't know. I can't really put me another comment in there, Donna. Let me try to put this together to try to give you a good answer. Because because you monetize, for one thing, that don't mean you getting paid like you think you want to get paid. For one thing, it's a good thing, but it's just the idea. I'm not gonna. Oh, when people don't watch your videos, well, either way it goes, you just still got to keep going. You got to keep going just like you did before your channel became monetized. You got to keep going because see, still, if people are not watching your videos, oh yeah, they go. That's the way it is. But then you don't stop there. Yeah, people gonna leave if they want. But then you gotta don't get stuck there saying, well, people gonna leave. Yeah, people gonna leave if they want to. But then all these people, it's so many people. If those leave, it probably eventually, probably more will come. You just don't stop. People leave, and then if they leave, you just still you don't stop because people leave. Yeah, they leave, but you gotta keep going. And then here's the main thing I would think too. If you enjoy what you're doing, some days you just gotta make it be fun. Okay, so you figure, yeah, that's true too, probably. Okay, now I do usually like 3 times in a week. I usually post videos about 3 times in a week. And some people do it every day. That's so true. That's true, Felicia. Those that leave, those who leave will be replaced. That's a good answer because that's true. So now you don't worry about that, Frank. Yeah, people are gonna leave, but they're gonna be it's gonna be yes, guys need watching videos every time. Yeah, we do. We need it. But then you only thing you can do is just go by what people tell you. If they say they watch your video, you're pretty much sometimes no, because I sing a cappella. So you now they can, I sing a cappella. So therefore what I do is coming from me. I'm not doing anything but singing using my voice, no music. So even though I have family that play instruments, but right now every song I sing is a cappella. So they can't get you for using your voice, you know. But this playing this other folk music and you doing this and doing that, yeah, they can get at you about that. But everything if I'm singing, it's just my voice, and so that's it. Yes, continue watching videos for the revenues. That's true. That's so true. So we need to just be patient and be honest. You're gonna know when people they like what you're doing because they're gonna get back with you. They might not get back with you sometime when you think that they should, but sometimes people have a lot going on. Okay, you're mostly on TikTok, Frank. Okay, okay. But you just gotta like what you're doing. So sometimes if you like what you're doing, it doesn't make it real hard as for because just like I like scratching dandruff. A lot of people might say, oh no, no, I do. So that's not hard for me. 2 to 3 times a week is excellent. That 5 to 7 times a week truly will burn out yourself and viewers. Big tubers can do that. Yes, they can. They can do it. Once you build up a large audience. That's right. That's what it's about. You got to just let that right audience come in because you can put the content out, but you can't make people watch. All you can do is just hope that people like what you're doing. And if they like what you're doing, you're going to know. No, but I figure in time, I think it is a sort of like a time thing for some people. Some people might just do well maybe in the first 5 or 6 months. Some will, some won't. But see, you can't look at that. You just got to look at what I'm just going to keep going. Look like they got here so fast. Sometimes the fast way doesn't work for everybody. So don't just get discouraged and look and say, oh, wow, her channel just grew so fast. No, everybody doesn't. And, I just like to be truthful. Everybody, things are not the same for everybody. So if you want to do well, you like what you're doing, you keep going. And believe me, if it's meant for you to get there, their right audience gonna come in with you. They gonna come in with you. So you can just be patient. And I say when others are doing well, just rejoice for them and just keep going. Okay, so you feel the pressure like YouTube, yeah. Exactly, every channel, yes, it is different. You know, it's different. People do what they like. And so when that right audience, that's just my opinion, y'all. When the right audience come in, you'll get there. You definitely will get there. See, it has to be people that like what you're doing. And if they like what you're doing, they are going to support you. And sometimes we might have to think, well, we just moving so slow and all that. We just doing this, we just doing that. Because see, you get out and you want people to connect back with you. And sometimes you get out there and you connect and you get out there and you support so many people. Then they not giving that back to you. Then sometimes you might have to say, now look, I've did so much and these people not getting back with me. Okay, you gotta stop it. Obvious, everybody, you can't watch everybody's video. You just can't do it. Because if you got, I'm gonna be honest, if you got 500 subscribers, and I know it takes a while, you're gonna have to try to, when people support you, you're gonna have to try to get back with those people eventually. You don't want to just say, well, you come and join my channel. That person doesn't hear anything else from you. Well, sometimes a person might say, well, no, I'm not going to watch her videos. I'm not watching his because I don't hear anything from them. They always, you got to just try to be fair with people. But to be honest, you don't. You don't. You know how you know when it's the right people? I'm assuming, Frank, it's when they continue to support you. If people continue to support you, and then when they support you, they're not trying to make you feel bad. As say, for instance, right people are people that want to see you do well. And then if they want to see you do well, they're going to get with you. And sometimes if they don't get with you, that don't mean they don't want to see you do well. That's right. Don't judge your channel with someone else's channel. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. You don't do that. You got to do what you do because what worked for me might not work for you. What worked for you might not work for me. It just all depends, because for instance, I do some videos sometimes. I laugh a lot. I do those prank videos. I did, but it's been a while ago. When I finish doing those videos, before I finish, I'm more tickled than anybody else in the room. So, you know what I'm saying? I try them with my family and I be laughing, and my daughter, sometimes my older daughter, she'll do more videos with me than my youngest daughter. And sometimes she just be looking at me so hard. And I get, cause see, she can keep a straight face. I'm a laugher. So see, will that really work for me to do prank videos? I like them because I laugh a lot. Some people get right on there and they do so many prank videos, and they don't crack a smile. And I be just tickled as I can be. Now, if that worked for me, you're going to know when people like you, because when people like you, you can just sometimes sit down and nod your head. People get with you, So it's just about what people like. And then when people really get to like you and love you, and then another thing, I'm going to say this, be yourself. We are all different. That's how God made us. That's true. So when you yourself, okay, Pascal has always commented in your videos and present always in your life. Yeah, present all. That's true. It's so many reasons why people do what they do, but I still say be yourself. Be yourself. Okay, Frank, like me, for an example, I work and I have family to deal with, but sometimes I am watching people videos and lives I just can't. Well, I understand that. That's what I said, Frank. Sometimes people be watching you, they might not comment all the time. Everybody's different. I just like to give compliments. Some people might say, I was watching you. I just wasn't saying anything, meaning commenting back. It doesn't mean sometimes people are not watching you. Sometimes they're just not going to comment as much as probably maybe you will, or maybe I will. People are different. You know what? It's some people in this world, you can be so nice to. They never say thank you. Not that they're being rude. Sometimes people are not being unappreciative. They haven't been raised that way. Some people you kind to them, they show you appreciation. Some people not going to show you appreciation, and you just gotta say, well, okay, that's fine. You do what you do. So just keep, if you like what you're doing, Frank, and as everybody else in the stream, just keep uploading your videos. You know, either people gonna get with you, and just keep going. That's all you gotta do. Better always comment in the video. Yes, I think so too. That's why I do. If I enter into a person, I see somebody doing a live stream, I'm gonna let you know that I'm there. Because people look and say, well, okay, I saw this person, she was in my live stream. Then I go back and I visit her live stream. But some people call it the bushes. But if you don't let people know you there, sometimes, I'm gonna be honest now. I'm just gonna be honest. Some people they don't know you're there. They think you're not there for them. So why not? You know, yeah, I can understand at the gym or cleaning. Yeah. Then sometimes you just let people know. Sometimes you can leave a comment, let them know you're cleaning or you driving or whatever you're doing. They know if you're driving, you better keep your eyes on the road. They know that. But people just sometimes like to see, usually when I enter a person live stream, most of the time I'll comment, hello, host and everyone. I speak to people. I'm there. And then, it's just people, different people are not going to do things the same. So what you do, you just keep going. That's right. And always support the others. That's true, Pastor. You got to support others too. Okay, Frank, half of videos you have no clue what people they are talking about. What you mean? Why? Why you don't cook, y'all? I'm gonna put my beans back in the freezer, but I'm gonna cook these beans. Why, Frank? It's just like we're just different. Everybody's different. It's just like see, I live in Mississippi. So we're people, if we see one another out, people around here where I live, we speak to one another. And that's just where I am. I speak to people that I don't know. Some people, they're not going to speak. But you just don't stop speaking because people don't speak. That's just the way I was raised, to speak to people. I was raised, okay, you have a lot of bush watchers. I'm okay as long as they're not coming with drama. Yeah, that's true. And a lot of times, you don't want drama. I guess it just all depends. I'm not a drama person. I've said once before. I don't what I mean, my live streams won't be about confusion, drama, me on here carrying other people down or their channels. Because see, here's the thing, you don't have to watch. If you don't like what you see, don't watch it. If you don't like what people are doing, you don't have to put an ugly comment in. You can go to somebody else's channel and watch their content. I mean, I'm a person, to be honest, I don't ever want to be able to thumb a person's video down, because if you don't like what he or she is doing, go to somebody else's channel what you like. I mean, being critics and stuff, I know people have that right. They have that right to thumb up or thumb down, but you just have to just keep doing what you do. And it's going to be a lot of people. A lot of times they probably won't let you know they're watching. I don't know why. Sometimes people might say, well, I don't want to enter right now because, see, it might ask me a question. I might not know the answer. That's fine. People have different reasons why they do what they do. But the only thing about it, we just got to be ourselves. Don't stop because, just don't stop. You don't know how, a lot of times you don't know how long it's going to be before you do better on here. Yes, depending on the content of the video, and write a comment. Yeah. Have that with some YouTube. I just don't get what they talking about. So hard for me to give a comment. I don't like to put great video that is a lame it's a lame comment. Yeah. Well, people gonna do some different things, y'all. they're going to do it. Because sometimes, you know, people can do some comments, put some comments, and it might not sound right to us, but sometimes people actually mean well. You know, everybody's not being funny. People just do things totally different. So, but the advice I would give is just continue doing what you do. If you know you're being true, keep being true. And true people are going to come in with you. You know, you just can't make people do like you do. I can't make people do like I do. So I try to, like I said, I just be myself and keep going. And then so you just keep moving. You don't stop there. If you put like I do, I try to at least post a video at least 2 to 3 times a week. Now sometimes I might be 2, but just keep doing what you do. And it's a lot of people out there. I mean, maybe you just have maybe that right audience haven't gotten with you yet, but eventually all these different videos on YouTube, and people like what they like. If you a cook or whatever, if you do whatever, if you're a dancer, whatever, it's enough people. They just got to see you. They got to see you. That's all. And believe me, when people like what you're doing, they'll get back with you. Might not be on your time. Sometimes it don't be on my time, but you keep going. Now, see, here's the thing. You have to talk to people that's going to tell you the truth. Just imagine how people have grown on here and they got so many supporters. I think they didn't stop. You know, I think they didn't stop. They probably might have started out being discouraged, but they probably kept it up. And some of them, if you look at where they are now, I believe they'll tell you that they just kept going. You know, sometimes you look at a video and it might have 200 or might have less than that views. You never know. It could be the next year. It could be some months later. That can have 3,000 views from 200 or 100 and something today. So you don't stop going because you're not where you are yet. I don't think everybody just grow overnight. Maybe some, but not everybody. And if people are telling you the truth, they're going to tell you that themselves. So I a lot of times talk to people that's going to be truthful with you. Sometimes we talk to people, we might talk to somebody telling us what we want to hear, but sometimes if you don't understand their video, well, what is a video that you don't understand, Frank? See, if you don't understand, you don't comment on it. It's, you know, because if you comment on something, okay. Yeah. A lot of times people, it's not that they are not enjoying what you're doing. Some people not gonna say anything, but they gonna keep watching. So yeah, and then thank people also. You know, sometimes saying thank you means something to people. A lot of times we have to, for me, I like to tell people in my comments, thanks for watching or whatever, because that shows you appreciate them. But sometimes, you know, you can get, it might be, sometimes if it just grows so much, so many times, it probably be times when we just, you're not going to be able to tell everybody thank you unless and you just post a video telling all your supporters thank you. Because you don't want people to feel like, well, she didn't tell me thank you and all that. And just be thankful and just keep going. You know, just keep going and things will work out. Yeah, I believe that too, Frank, that you do. But I'm just saying, when people like you and they become to know you, and then I'm just going to be honest, I could be wrong because I don't have enough supporters to just have so much to say. But I just really believe that people appreciate you being genuine. You know, because people can see, a lot of times people can see genuine on you. You know, a lot of times we might say things, people see it on us. They don't mean they're not rude. Everybody is not gonna. That's right. Everybody now, you know, if you're driving and you're trying to type and drive too, yeah, I'm just gonna be honest and tell you the truth. You're about to mess up. You are about to mess up. So what you gotta do, just know everybody's not gonna leave you a comment or a compliment. Don't mean that he or she is not watching. Yeah, Don, you about to mess up if you just gonna be driving and typing all that. Now, some people might, but I'd be a little scared of that for myself. But just keep doing what you're doing. Be yourself. Support people. And if people not supporting you, you don't know what's going on with. That's right, Felicia. Some are afraid to come in. Some people just afraid. Some people might feel like, now, if I comment, then in the live stream, where she might ask me a question, I don't even know the answer to that question. And then sometimes we have to learn, we're not trying to put anybody on the spot, because I'm like that myself. I don't want anybody to say, I'm going to put Deborah on the spot today and just find out what she knows. Well, sometimes that make people bag out. That make people bag out. Now, if you asking so many questions, stuff like that. And the only thing, I'm a person like this here. If somebody asks me something, I don't know. Be truthful. And Frank, if you're driving, you just hold up and pull to the side if you guys got to be getting back with these people on the live stream. That's too dangerous. It's dangerous. But you just gotta just always be yourself. And then everybody, because I'm like this here, sometimes if somebody asks a question, I'm not gonna try to act like I know. Just say I don't know. And then just sometimes you don't even have to put anything. They're watching you, Donna. They're watching you sometimes. You just gotta be patient. Because sometimes when you give up, that's when things start working out. It'll work, it just takes time. Because when I first started, when I heard you got to have 1,000 subscribers, and here I am, people don't know me. People don't know me. And 1,000 subscribers, and I think I'm supposed to be saying this so much. But shortly after I started, I had like four people to support me. And look like that 4 stayed so long. It stayed so long. And finally, after it started growing, and then it just kept moving. But see, now it's sort of like, to me, it's still moving slow. But you just only to show how support you are. Comments. Yeah, it is, Pastor. It's about when you put those comments in there, people know you are there. Even though you might have to say, well, I might have to go in another room. I might have to do something or whatever. People looking at for you to be in the live stream, and you can't make them all the time. It's just simple as that. But when you can, you watch them. Or if you can't, if you can't go back and watch the replay, you just go back and do I remember? No, well, now I've seen you. I think I've seen you in Purple Paisley's live stream. I think I've seen you there in her live stream. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Were you ever in being Marilyn Gales? Were you ever in her live stream also? So a lot of times that's where people, they see people. You go to live stream, then you look, and I saw you in this person live stream. And I think I've seen you in being Marilyn Gale, Purple Paisley's Lupus Effect. I think I saw you there also. But you just got to keep going. That's all. Yeah. So you just got to keep going. You do what you do. You keep going. And then just be yourself. It don't make any difference who do what or who does what. You do you, because it's people out there that's going to like you doing you. And then I think people sometimes just, with so much has been going on lately, I really believe sometimes people might not be on here, some of your supporters, like they was due to this pandemic. It just so much has changed. Okay, yeah, I believe that too, Frank. I only started doing live streams after my channel became monetized. And then sometimes I would get on there and I wouldn't stay alone, because sometimes I don't talk a lot all the time. As long as I see you all coming, but sometimes if I see where nobody's not coming and the people leaving out, no, I'm getting ready to get and end the live stream. That's just the way it worked for me, you know. But you don't stop and say, well, some people can just do it. They can just talk. You don't see a person in the live stream. Now that's hard for me, you know. And then I'm gonna tell you what. Now being myself. Now just say for instance, I was about to start cooking, and if I'm cooking, seems like I'm more comfortable if I'm doing something. But some people just comfortable either way. I believe that too, Frank. You know, but you don't have to do the live stream. You don't, but it's just your choice, I guess. But then I guess sometimes you get a chance to sort of like meet new people when you do these live streams. Sometimes, but everybody in here that I've in here so far, I think I have them already. So what we got to do is just you got to continue to support these people that are supporting you. We've seen people go live for 6 months just talking about their lives and personality stuff. Yeah, 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 they do. Yeah, it just depends. It all depends on what you want to talk about. You know, I'm just a person. I'm not a. When I get on here, people don't have to worry about saying, "Well, let me get over here to Deborah channel. I know she's gonna be gossiping today." No, I'm not. Let me get over here to her channel because she know who's been fighting over the weekend. No, I don't. Because I don't have that kind of channel. And I don't want that kind of channel. For the ones that want that, that's them. But as far as being on here and want to have confusion going and all that, no. You won't get that from me. So see, it just depends on what people like. Some people might not come to my channel sometime because they know someday they're going to come and catch me talking about the Lord. And then, sometimes if they don't want to hear me talking about and acknowledging the Lord, don't stop at Deborah Mosley live stream because that's what's going to happen. Yes, they will watch it. They will watch it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good though, Frank. If they are talking about where they're eating, some people might do. They might do a mukbang. Some people say mukbang, but I really call it mukbang in their live streams. You got to do what worked for you. That's all. You just got to do what worked for you. See, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Don't stop here thinking, well, the lady here, she said this and she said this about this person's channel. No, that's that person's channel. If that person, if she want to walk on his or her hands, that's them. That's not for me to carry them down. I say, here what we can do too. You look at a person about page, and he or she, you look at that about page, it's supposed to let you know what they're doing. So if you look at that, then you know where you're going. You know what you like. If you don't like singing, if you don't like gospel songs or gospel singing or spiritual song, okay, well, this is not really the channel for you that I have, unless you want to watch me scratch down, just stick in there with me. If you want to see me cook, bake, or whatever, just stick on in there with me. And I do other things sometimes. Sometimes I do vlogs, I do grocery hauls, but that's what I'm saying. You got to see and just be true to yourself. If you are, I just like some gamers. I support gamers also. I don't know anything or that much about playing games, but I still support them. So still you can, if you really want to support people, you can do it. But you just have to be truthful about it. Just be truthful. Don't even click if you know you're not going to watch that person's content. Just go ahead and just view the videos and don't just do what you say you're going to do just to say you're doing and you're not really being truthful about it. So sometimes you just try to get with people that you're going to be genuine with. And the only thing, like I said, be yourself, and Donna, whatever for you, it'll come in time. It will come in time because look at me. It's so many people started probably after I did, and they probably have more supporters than I do. That's not going to bother me. You can't, don't focus on what this person look like she's doing well. Yeah, it probably is. But then everybody's not going to make it the same time as others. What we keep doing, when you see these people do something, if you can support them, you support them. Then if you can't support them, just wish them well. That's all you can do. That's all we're supposed to do. It's just we got a choice. So just do you and keep doing you. And I just really believe it's just enough people to like what you're doing, Frank, and the rest of you, Pascal, all the rest of you. It's enough people out there for that. So that's, to me, it shouldn't be in a room for jealousy, all of that. Just forget it. Just forget it. I'm not going to be, I just don't want that. I don't want to be on here saying, well, this, that, whatever they're doing, that's their business. I stay in my lane to the best of my ability. So sometimes people might not like me because I stay in my lane, but that's what I'm going to do. I don't like confusion. I don't like drama. I like togetherness. I like to see people love one another, and then I can get with you then. But just always carrying other people down and thinking this or saying that, I don't want that. Well, that's okay, Frank. That's okay. You've never in the popular group on and off of YouTube. That's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't care how well you do. Everybody's not going to support you. I don't care. You can be the nicest person on the block. It's still going to be somebody. Good morning, BJ's Good News. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. But if you all see, I'll say it again, if you all don't have me, and if you like my content or my videos, should I say, if you don't have me, if you would like to connect with me, I'll appreciate it. Yeah. So we just support each other by running each other's playlists. I'm completely fine with that. Yeah, I'm doing good also. I'm doing well also, BJ's Good News. I believe this is my first time seeing you coming to the live stream. And then I've just started with a schedule for my live stream. So I just started this. I think it was last week I did my first one according to schedule. Sometimes I would do pop-in live streams anyway. But okay, thank you. But here's the thing. It's ways we can support one another. You can do it. It's just sort of like what people think. Sometimes people might say this, say that. But if you want to support people, you can do it. Maybe not like some can do it. Because I'm be honest, some people, they're working when they get home. If they have children, small children, when you get home, you got to give children, your family, some of your time. Because if you don't give time to your family, that's a problem by itself. So you just got to try to work in between there to make time to be with, to get back with people. You just got to be patient. Some people might say, well, I didn't see you back doing this, doing that. It's not because they're not going to get back with you. Give them time. Because if you have a family, just say, for instance, you're going to have time to take care of family. It don't make no difference what you think you need to do here. You got to take care of your family. Yes, it is. It's a job, Frank. But for the people that have small children and married and all, you got to have time for your family. So sometimes you just can't be on here and just not doing anything else but this. You got to have family time. If not, it's going to be a problem eventually. You have to take time, take a break, and start back up again. So that's just keep going. It don't make no difference how I look. If you like what you're doing, keep going, and you get to where you're going. You really will. And you got to just think like this here. When someone else do well, be happy for them. Because see, when you rejoice for other people, things works out for you too. Maybe not in the same area at the same time you think it should, but let's just be nice to one another. Oh, that's right. Okay. You're at work, now text. Okay, that's fine. See, that's what I'm saying. So he's at work, Frank. BJ's at work. But then you got to do what you got to do. And so if you just don't think so hard of people because they're not getting right back with you then. They're busy. Because like I said, I was doing fine Thursday day, but Thursday night, I ended up in the emergency room. Okay, BJ. Okay, woman. Okay, thanks. And I had no idea Thursday that day I was going to have to go to the emergency room. So things come up with people, but the Lord just allowed me to be here. It's not that people sometimes they just work, family, dating, writing, and Lord. It's not about all about you too. No, you got to do things you need to do other than that. So you just gotta be patient. If it's for you to do well, you're gonna do well. Because see, if you be here all the time, your family needs you too. Sometimes you just gotta sit down. You gotta sit down and talk with your family. No, who don't want to do well once you start something? But if you don't know, you can't talk to your family. You just always, this, that, and that. It's about the family too. Yeah, but I'm fine. Thank God I'm fine. But I'm just making a point. You got to be able to. You got to be able to give people a chance. See, when you have, let's say, for instance, if a person have children, sometimes a child can be sick. The mother cannot be feeling well. So some days I'm going to be honest, it's going to be sometime you're not going to be on YouTube every day. Some people just can't do it. You can't do it. You have their work, they have their family, and then sometimes then you got to, let me say this too, I don't want to leave this out. You got to take time, you got to give God some of your time. You got to. You got to. So you just keep going and keep believing that things gonna work for you. But don't ever try to rush it. Yeah. Well, no, don't worry about it, Frank. Don't worry. Don't worry. Because see, when you get on here, only thing you gotta do is just, I would say, when you support others, you can't make people support you. All you can do is get out there and do your best. And then in time, if it's you, things will work out. Yes, God comes first. Yes, you got to give God your time. Get up in the morning time. We need to pray. We need to pray. We need to talk to the Lord about things. Because if we don't talk to God about, sometimes we get out there, we make decisions, we make some choices that we know if we would have really talked to him about it and just let God work it out. Sometimes we'll let it. We try to work things out when we're supposed to give it to God. And I believe all of us has did that at one point in our life. But the thing in our lives, but here's the thing you got to realize. Yes, you want to do well on YouTube. But just talk to God about whatever you're doing, whatever you're going through, And the Lord know what we need before we ask him for it. But we still got to ask. We still got to take time and you got to just do what you need to do. YouTube, I like YouTube. Because before I even became a YouTuber, I would just be on YouTube, just listen to gospel singing, gospel spiritual song. I didn't know anything about making a YouTube. I didn't know anything about that, becoming a YouTube. So I'm still new at it, and I've been here almost 3 years. Because see, you're learning. You learn, you look at this and you look at that. Some of this stuff you see don't make sense to you. But if you like what you're doing, take a break and start up again. Because see, when you start up again, it's still going to be your channel when you come back to it. It's still going to be. You just know what you got to do. And we just got to talk to God about I don't know. Sometimes I just believe what God has for me is for me. What he has for you all is for you all. But let's just take your time, Frank. Just take your time. Like I say, when you come back, it's still going to be your channel unless you change your name. It's still going to be if you change your name. Just be patient. Because if it were people that were around, close around you all, and you can just really talk to them and ask them, say, well, how did you make it this far? They worked at it, They worked, but they still. Determination. Being determined don't mean that you don't have to take a break. Sometimes you have to. Yeah, you learn. Yeah, you do. You learn. But you just have to don't give up. Just don't do it. Get tired, yes. Get frustrated, sometimes, yes. Sometimes maybe you may not feel the best all the time, but you keep going. And when I say keep going, that don't mean you got to be here every day. Because sometimes it could be, you might say, well, today I'm just going to do this. You might just say, well, I'm going to work outside because I'm going to eventually, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to get out there and have flowers and hoping that I have a nice yard this year. But don't not take a break if that's what you need to do. But just because a video start out maybe with 50 views, that don't mean a year later you could have 10 or 15,000 views on that same video. Sometimes things not going to work when we want them to work. See, you know how I know? Because I see it when I look at some of my videos. Everything is not going to work when we think it should. And yes, you can learn a lot because you can just go, you can type in how to make this and how to cook this, how to cook that. Yeah, you can learn a lot doing that. So I figure just make it fun, just make it fun. And then so that way, if you like what you're doing, you shouldn't get so frustrated over it. Who doesn't want to do his or her best? Yes, it is, Felicia. It's a process. It's a process. Just wait on it. I agree with you. So you're going to start watching gardening videos? Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Adonna. The thing of it is, you got to get that audience got to come in. You got to get that right audience come in. They're going to like what you're doing. You know what? Why I say that? Because some people don't like gardening videos. But just imagine, people like what they like. I like so many videos. People just like what they like. So you just can't say, well, I see that. Frank, don't stop. Because what your videos, is people out there like just what you're doing. But it's everything pretty much is a process. So I don't know. Because I hadn't been on here long enough to just can tell you, okay, this is how you do. No, I'm not going to say that. So you haven't bought a cookbook in years. Okay. Well, now, what do you like? What kind of food do you like cooking, Donna? I always, my sister said I like to cook, but I have to cook to myself. I have a family. And we don't just eat out every chance we get. I have to cook. I don't like this whole lot of sandwiches. Give me a bologna sandwich. No. Give me some greens, cornbread, fried chicken. Give me a meal. Most of the time, I don't want a sandwich. So you can learn a lot. So just keep doing you. You just got to keep doing what you do. And cooking videos, I think a lot of people like watching cooking videos because, see, you're learning. And the reason why I say you learn, you might want to say, well, I want to make this kind of cake. Some people don't even like sweets. Just say, for instance, I do desserts. Some people might not like dessert, but I'll just give me a fork and I'll show you how I like dessert. But the thing of it is, some people like cooking, they like saying desserts. Yeah, you want a whole meal too. Yeah, I do too. Now, some days, I'm going to tell you, on weekends, that's when I want a big breakfast. On a Saturday, really on a Saturday, maybe on a Sunday, but like today is Monday, I don't have to have a big breakfast. But I don't really care about, you just give me a sandwich, I'm fine. Most of the time, no, I'm not. Yeah, different cultures, huh? Spanish, Asian, African, different countries. Yeah. So don't ever think, say, well, now look like nobody's not watching my videos. Give it time. Keep working. And all you can do, I guess, is put your content up. I put it out and that's it. That's all you can do. And sometimes we're going to have to be patient. Then you'll be surprised at who like your videos. You're going to know. Just give it time. Time. And I'm going to get off here because I've been on here an hour and 33 minutes. And I appreciate you all for coming in. And if y'all have any more questions, let me know, because if not, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to start to cooking my butter beans. Because that's what we're going to have for dinner, butter beans. But now, believe me, trust me, I got to cook more than butter beans because if I don't, my husband will be looking at me and be proud. I guess to him, if I only just cook some butter beans, I think that's just not going to make sense to him. So I'm going to have to come up with something to cook, either some chicken or something. Butter beans, but just butter beans and a fork or a spoon. That's not going to work here. So I'm going to have to do a little better. And I know that I'm just being funny there because, see, we're going to have to. Okay, I appreciate you all for coming in. And if you have any more questions, just let me know because I will be glad to answer them. Okay, thanks everyone for coming. And I enjoy you all. I enjoyed you all for staying in here with me. And when are you going to do a live, Donna, so I know how to get there? Now, sometimes if I don't, okay, well, I hope are you going live soon? Are you going to go live? Are you going to do a live stream today? Because some things I just miss it. Because like I see, when I get out here, I'm going to put these, I'm going to start cooking these beans, these butter beans. But anyway, I've enjoyed you all so much. I thank you for coming. I thank you, my moderator, for being in here with me. And I appreciate you all. And if it's not anything else you all want to discuss, I'm getting off here and I'm going to start the cooking. Thanks so much for coming in. And you all have a blessed day.